Hi Girl Boss Beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start a new series. It's going to be on my summer empties. These are the products that really got me through this summer. I'm going to tell you what I used and also what I will or already have repurchased, and if I think you should dish out the dough or keep your coins. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and we'll get started on the summer empties series. So today we're going to start with makeup. These are my makeup empties from the summer. I don't really have that many, just about 8 of them. I used makeup very sparingly over the summer because the weather was just so hellish, but these are some of my faves. So let me share them with you. I used up a tube of my favorite mascara. This is the Diorshow Iconic Overcurl. Absolutely love this. It is holy grail. It is my favorite mascara to date. I am trying to find something to beat it because it is about $30 a tube. But right now I dish out the dough. I say you should dish out the dough. Treat your lashes. No flakes, no smudging. You put your mascara on in the morning, 12 hours later, it still looks perfect. It's never raccoon eyes. It's never flaky. None of that. It's just perfect, perfect, perfect. It is a drier formula, which is why it dries so quickly on your lashes. It stays put all day. I absolutely love this mascara. Holy grail, my fave. I also used a NYX butter gloss, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. I used to buy these all the time. I had about 5 or 6 of these in different shades. I think I found a cheapo lip gloss that I like better. I haven't used it up, so it's not in this series, but it is by the CoverGirl Queen collection. I love those glosses. They give me a little bit more pigmentation than this, but they're just as moisturizing, so I'll say give those a try. These, I think you can keep the coins. I also loved the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water this summer. I used it in a couple different ways. I would spray my face and use it as an all-over very light primer, and then I would apply any makeup, or if I was not using a real foundation, I was just gonna use powder on that day, I would spray this afterwards to take away that powdery effect that I absolutely hate. And lastly, if I was putting on foundation, and you probably saw me do this in my 10-minute makeup tutorial, if you haven't seen it, hey, check the link below. You gotta watch that video. But in that video, I put on my foundation and then I spray this. I let it stay and dry on my face, and then I continue on. It's just an extra barrier because it's so hot in the summer. I try to use as many very light products that will make my makeup stay all day. And I love this primer water. I think you should dish out the dough and get it and use it and love it. They also have a smaller size, so if you just want to try it, get the trial size and see if you like it. I'm on the hunt for a really great eye makeup remover, and so this summer I picked up the L'Oreal Clean Artiste waterproof and long wearing eye makeup remover. I don't think this is anything I would repurchase. It just didn't cut it for me. I have visions of tilting it over on a cotton pad, putting it on my eye, letting it sit for a few seconds and wiping it away. And I don't want to rub it back and forth. I don't want to have to use 2 cotton pads per eye. This did not make the cut. It's just mediocre. But you know, it is one of the best that I found at the drugstore, but I just had to move on from this. So I would say keep your coins and go a little high end on the eye makeup remover, because this didn't do it for me. I also used up many of these. These are my absolute favorite makeup remover towelettes. I keep these in my car. I would just keep them at my desk at work. I absolutely love these. I think these are my favorite makeup remover wipes of all time. I have not found anything better at this moment. I like them because they're really wet. They're really moist. I don't like the Neutrogena ones because I feel like I'm just rubbing a dry towelette on my face, and I just don't like that feeling. But these, when they say wet cleansing towelettes, that's exactly what they are. They are wet, and I love it. And if you use 2 of them, they take off all your makeup except for this Dior mascara because it takes a lot to get this stuff off. I'm just saying. My foundation that I used up this summer is the Cover FX, and what's the full name of this? Total Cover Cream Foundation. I used this shade N90. And I had visions. Why I purchased this is I wanted to be able to put a full face of makeup on in my car, at the red light, in the parking garage, in the bathroom at work, just emergencies. Now y'all know I loved it. The only problem I had with this is that I have a golden undertone in my skin, and they don't have a deep enough shade under the golden undertone, because how these are sold is that it's by undertone. They have red, neutral, and golden. So I ended up getting the neutral 90, and it was deep enough, but the tone was just a little off. And for that reason, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. It also is more of a creamy formula, and so I had to use powder to cover, to put on top of this in the summer. If you're oily, I say kind of stay away from this because it will melt in high temperatures. I'm just letting you know. I am dry combination. I only get oily on my nose and on my forehead right here. And so for me, I can just kind of put powder there, use a mattifying primer, and I'm fine. But if you're really oily, I'm gonna say this may be a no for you. But this, I would say every single time I wore this to work, another girl Boss Beauty would be like, hey, your makeup is boss today. Like, I always got compliments, and finally I was like, girl, you need to just go buy this because you love it probably more than I do. And lastly, a fellow YouTuber, her name is Jackie Aina. I just love her channel. She's one of the reasons I'm addicted to YouTube right now. But she mentioned that she used this Jack Black lip balm, and it has natural mint and shea butter, and it's SPF 25, and I love the SPF in it because the sun can make your lips crusty, honey. But this was excellent. It's actually a men's lip balm, so if there are any males watching this, if there are any women with a man and he needs some moisture on them lips, I would highly recommend this. I loved it. I actually would repurchase it, but just not right now because I actually received another lip balm with SPF in it for free with a lotion that I bought, so I'm gonna use that up. But this is really great, and I love how it left my lips feeling. And it's also great because it doesn't produce all that shine or that waxy feeling, and you can put your lipstick right on top of it, which I thought was great. So that is all for my summer empties, the makeup collection. I hope you stick around and watch the remaining of my videos in this series. We're gonna go to body, hair, and skincare, and also things that I hated so much I refuse to use up. So stay tuned. Bye.